I don't know about you guys, but compared to Shinden, the Hoki in Shonen Online 2 is weak. A lot weaker than I expected. I honestly thought that it would be able to go up against some clans, but nah, it's just weak. Which is very sad to me because Hoki is a very fun clan in Shinden. You get high damage, high range moves, in Shinden at least, but in Shonen you get low damage, high range moves. That's if you hit them though, because everyone in Shonen is speed. Everyone has something that'll buff their speed, and if you don't, well, weird build. Did you know that if you want to use the Hoki moves, you cannot use any sword, any other sword in game other than the wind fan? I don't even have my wind fan in my inventory in this clip because I will never use that thing. It's not combat viable. It sucks. Now the wind fan used to be good because it had really good range and really good damage, but now it has really good range with the okay damage, but every single M1 you do knocks back, making it worse than base M1s. Bro, at least in Shinden you could use a sword with it. So yeah, that's something to note when you're gonna go Hoki. You will not be able to use any sword. Also, you won't be able to use your sword to combo extend, to start combos, anything of that. Anything that a normal M1 is used for, you won't be able to use that with Hoki. Nah, all of that utility that a normal good ranged M1 gives you, all of that gone. If you want to actually do stun with your M1s, you're gonna have to use your fighting style M1s, your low range fighting style M1s. Also, the amount of damage that Hoki does is kind of sad compared to a bunch of other clans like Frieza, Saiyan, Vongola, Shokyo, Lee, Uzumaki, even Rinha, Hirasaka, Otsuka. All of the clans that I just listed down do really good damage without knocking your enemies back or to a place where you cannot combo extend. Many clans in this game have high damage combo extenders. Well, guess what? Hoki does not have one. It might have a combo extender with the regular wind scythe if you do hit it at that range, because for some reason when you decide to throw a wind scythe right next to somebody, in shift lock, of course, it will decide to like go a different direction and not hit them at all. Besides, that move does less than 80 damage, which is baby numbers in Shonen. But for the amount of damage that Hoki does, it cannot combo extend. It's kind of sad. It does 200 damage, like 200 damage at max. That's with like double EMS or something on, by the way. I've learned that the extreme wind move, if all 5 of its hits land, it does like 35 per hit or something like that. It will do 175 damage. Pretty good, yes, for a move like that, but we're talking about the whole game balancing here, so compared to the other clans, it cannot really fight. It can't really do much compared to them. An obvious way to fix this is maybe to add rank scaling to the moves, making them do a lot more damage. I don't know if there's already rank scaling to the moves, but if there is, then they gotta buff that a little bit, you know, because like 175 non-combo extender is very, very, very bad in high rank fights. Bro, even the Tenseigan Kami style at max rank does 160 and it keeps your enemies still. Shokyo's moves do 300 plus damage while all stunning. Otsuka has a stun move in its kit. It has like a move that makes you stand still. Vongola has its gigantic fire. Senju has extreme health regen, extreme defense, extreme damage with a lot of stun. Lee has high damage, of course, with combo extenders. Uzumaki has so many combo starters, it's not funny. Don't get me started on Saiyan and Frieza, especially Frieza. The amount of damage a Frieza can do in a one little combo, just chaining his 3 moves, Death Disc into Death Beam Barrage into Death Beam, that will already take you a big take a big chunk out of your health. And what does Hoki have? Great Wind Scythe. You get to throw that at people, I guess, for a 100 damage. It's not even spammable. You get Wind Scythe, which I'm not gonna lie, the hitbox on normal Wind Scythe is really tiny, and most of the time it doesn't even teleport you if it hits. I don't know if it's a chance-based thing to teleport, but in my experience, it might as well be, because it doesn't always teleport me to my enemy for some reason. Extreme Wind, I expected its range to be bigger. I don't know why it's kind of small here in this game. I don't know, it's probably because of lag or something like that. But it's not that. It's not as big as Shinden's. It's not as hittable as Shinden's, because not everyone in Shinden zooms around like in Shonen. One of the Hoki moves in the skill tree doesn't even work work in Shonen. It's called Wind Cutter or something, and it's a hand sign move, but it doesn't work for some reason. When you do all the hand signs, it don't work. Also, I thought that Hoki was supposed to give a damage buff to wind moves, but I can't really tell the difference, not gonna lie. Remember, all of this is on top of the fact that it won't even allow you to use any other weapon other than the wind fan, the worst weapon in the game, because every M1 you do knocks people away. And by the way, if you're wondering, it does 20 damage, same amount of damage as the Master Sword, or less than Beast fighting style M1s. But the reason why we use swords is to have the extended range. That's why people get Hero's Blessing, because that thing is a whole ass spear, and it does a lot of damage, yes, also with that on top as well. But we can't even use Hero Spear. If I'm Hoki, I'm not allowed to use Hero Spear. So if I even farm for Hero's Blessing right now, I won't be able to use my Hoki move. It's either my whole moveset of my clan or the spear. So it's either they rebuff the Hoki fan, because that's the only weapon you can use, or they make it have some utility to it, maybe a right click spec or a C spec, anything like that. Just whatever it is right now, it's not good, bro. Like, I would accept it if they just, you know, remove the stupid stun out. I mean, remove the stupid knockback out from every single M1, because you hit the first M1, oh, they get knocked back. It's crazy. And the Wind Scythe as well, when you use Wind Scythe, it will automatically switch back, or any Hoki moves at that. It will automatically switch back to the Wind Fan, which is very annoying, because when I try do Wind Scythe into M1s, it switches to the damn Wind Fan, and you already know, when you M1 somebody with the Wind Fan, they go flying to the next country. So, in the world of Shonen Online 2, Hoki is one of them down clans. It's not bad, it's not horrendous like some clans that I cannot think of for some reason, because there's not that many like completely unusable clans. Even Rinha with its low damage output is pretty usable, but Hoki is just pretty damn mid in my opinion. It really needs to get a buff, because its gameplay is really fun. You get glide, you get sky jump, you get that's about it. You get Wind Scythe, you get Banishing Strike. It's fun to use, but fun to fight with? No. Maybe in a friendly fight, then yeah, it's kind of fun to use, just throwing wind at your friends. But when you're in a fight to try save your own life, trying to get out of a situation, you cannot use glide in combat, by the way, that's disabled. But like, if you're trying to fight somebody that you know you can't run from, then it's kind of bad when it comes down to it. When it actually matters that you win a fight, Hoki just lets you down. So I'm gonna list down some things that can maybe balance it out with the other clans. Balancing with the other clans, but this is in relation to the other clans, relative to the other clans. So first of all, it could really use just a regular ass damage buff. I do feel like something like Great Wind Scythe should do 175 or 200 damage even. Something like that. Wind Scythe should definitely not do only 75 damage. Or maybe it should, because it's kind of spammable. Maybe lower its cooldown a little bit. Maybe make its hitbox a bit bigger. Because everybody in this game moves like Sonic the goddamn Hedgehog, bruh. I swear to God, Wind Scythe should at least do 100 damage if they keep the stuff that it has right now. At least 125, 100, somewhere around there. Somewhere that makes it good. Okay, and Wind Fan. I swear to God, Wind Fan needs to be able to stun on M1. Please, you're already locked to the clan if you're gonna use this anyway, so might as well make Hoki have a fighting chance instead of give them a downside. You won't be able to use any sword. Think about it this way. It gives you a sword that has slightly extended range, yes, but every single M1 you do to them will make them TP to a random location. Think about it like that. Think about it as your M1s not being able to combo extend, not being able to stun. Imagine playing a game, a fighting game, where your M1s do not stun or at least set you up for a move. Neither of those. And it will not allow you to get any other sword. You will have to use your freaking fists. Your stupid low range fists. M1s. That's one of the things. So please, Wind Fan, allow stun. Do not make all 5 M1s being knockbacks bad. I don't like that. or at least buff its damage to a high number or something, because Hoki is like holy damage, I think. Extreme Wind, maybe, yeah, definitely buff its damage, because for how challenging it is to hit, because everyone has the freaking T counter, also the R, also the sub cooldown in this game is kind of whack. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's just the same as Shinden's, but I don't know why in this game it feels different. It definitely feels like it's way more. Maybe because I like to space out a lot, and then I guess completely don't realize that their entire sub cooldown is already off. So maybe that's probably my fault. But the cooldowns as well. The cooldowns compared to other things in the clan are kind of big. The cooldowns are big, and I think that's about it. The only thing the main thing I have a problem with this clan is its damage output, and the fact that it will not allow you to have a decent sword or a decent weapon to have. I think that's what makes this clan undesirable to many people, and maybe if they do change it, I don't know if this video will go unnoticed by devs, but if they do change it in these ways, probably. I've been playing Hoki for many days already, so I think that these changes that I just suggested would make Hoki playable and fun to fight with. At least I think, maybe, I don't know. I might be entirely wrong. Tell me if you agree. Other Hoki users out there who didn't wipe the moment they saw Hoki, tell me your opinion on this. Opinion on my opinion. Okay, alright. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, y'all. Goodbye.